Welcome on back into the channel. This is going to be a live video when it comes to energy updates. Let me tell you the come to Jesus moment I just had literally 5 seconds ago. So I have a computer or a desktop that I don't really use, okay? And so today all of a sudden it just like dawned on me like a light bulb, like, oh my God, why are you not using your desktop to do the lives? I don't know why it's just now hitting me. Maybe Mercury retrograde is about to come to an end and Mercury is about to go to direct motion. So that could be why maybe things are starting to become a little bit more clearer to me. But yes, it's been sitting here for months and I don't know why. I just now thought of it today and I could have been doing this the whole time, which is so much easier for me because I have my multiple screens. So it really helps. So I don't know why. I just now thought about it. But anyway, so moving forward, and also my extender for my internet is hardwired into my desktop as well. So that may just work out more beneficially too. So, okay, yeah, I'm a little slow sometimes, but I slowly get it. Okay. But this is going to be the energy update that I have been doing. Of course, I go by modality. So we have fixed, cardinal, and we have mutable. So that's what we're going to do. So I will start with the cardinal signs first. Of course, this will be available on the replay. And if some of you could be so kindly, or one of you, if you would be so kind to timestamp, because I may forget, that would be great. Okay. So Cardinal. So if you have Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, or Aries in your sun, moon, or rising, or if you have a stellium in any of these signs, then this energy update could be for you. So let's take a look and see what you guys have going on right now. Again, Mercury will be ending its retrograde this week. So things should start to feel a little bit lighter if you've been struggling the last couple of weeks. Okay, let's see. I shuffled them all the way out, so this should be interesting. Let's look on the bottom. Okay, on the bottom we have the Seven of Pentacles. So immediately, this is making me think of wealth. I know you can't see the cards, but just listen. I'm going to announce every card I have. So this on the bottom to me with this Seven of Pentacles is making me think of wealth. Some of you guys are worried about your wealth. Okay, now there may be something going on with a savings account or some sort of account that has um a particular amount of money in it that you could be worried about. We have 401k, we have retirement. And speaking of retiring, some of you cardinal signs, you may be in that particular energy. You may be thinking about retiring from a particular job that you've been in. Maybe you are bored or you feel like that this particular job is just giving you busy work. Okay. So you may be thinking about letting this particular job go. Some of you, it's just the task that you are getting for this job. They may seem a little bit mundane. They may seem very boring. It may seem very like one speed. So for you, you could just be like, what is the point of me continuing to stay in this particular environment? It's not conducive to me anymore. It feels like you may be also trying to dust something off. Like you are, who knows, some of you may be cleaning out an attic, you may be cleaning out a closet, or you may be cleaning out something, and it just feels like you are bringing back some sort of memorabilia, or you could run across this whenever you are going through some sort of cleaning. All right. Now, we do have Taurus energy coming through, which is interesting that I was getting the wealth energy of this Seven of Pentacles. And we know Taurus and Venus is tied to wealth, but also Taurus is naturally our second houses of our possessions, of our self worth. Now, some of you, overall speaking, you don't really know where you stand with someone on a relationship sector. Okay. There may have been minimal communication between you and this person, possibly over the last give or take month and a half. But either things have slowed down, or now this person is starting to become more vague when you are trying to get them to tell you how they feel about you. Like they are evading the question, or they are just giving you very small details, which of course doesn't really help you. So I would also say overall, this is not the time, or at least starting today, this is not really the time to make any sort of big decisions or big purchases. Some of you may be trying to look for a company to replace your roof. There could be some sort of roof damage, but the thing is, it's like there's damages isolated to one particular side of the house, or if you've had to deal with this particular issue more than once, it seems like it always comes back to the same side. So something is very isolated. So you may need to just get a second opinion, third opinion, because maybe whoever these people are that are needing to do the repairs, they're just not necessarily, they're not getting to the root of the matter, not getting to the root of the issue. Okay. So we also do have a little bit of a Cancer undertone coming here as well. So of course, moon emotions, but I think that goes back to me saying you are trying to maybe keep your emotions in check when it pertains to some sort of scenario with someone that you really want them to tell you where you guys are at. You want this person to tell you how they feel. And it's like one of those things where you've made progress and all of a sudden now it looks like feels like you've taken 10 steps back and you don't necessarily really understand. Okay, so let's take a look at the other cards. Okay, yeah. We have the Knight of Cups is coming through in reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. Okay. Now, immediately these four cards that I named, this also makes me think that someone is getting rid of a third party that somebody actually did not necessarily know was there. And that could be why somebody has gone silent or they're just not talking as much as they were before. And I am referring again to the cardinal signs if you've just popped in. So, cardinal signs, it is coming across that this person has gone cold or they are just not giving you much of anything, even though they were before, because they are in the process of trying to get rid of this third party. Some of you, this person may be married and you don't even realize that they, were married. Okay. I have to pause for a second. Okay, sorry. Not important. But anyway, so that could be why this person has gone silent, or they could have been living with someone and you didn't know. Because there's this energy coming through where it feels like somebody has like a second apartment or there's like some sort of separate second situation that deals romantically from wherever it's at. Some of you may be having some issues with this person because there could be some sort of baby mama or baby daddy type of scenario, and there is money at the forefront. There is money in the middle of this situation. So this seems to be some sort of deal, or situation that needs to be worked out before you and this person could possibly even do anything. But I don't feel this person is going to tell you what's really going on. They're going to remain silent. They may even possibly remain closed off throughout the duration of Virgo season. So that takes you into the middle of next week. And see, this is the thing. Somebody has to be careful because it feels like that something is going to catch up to either you or something is going to catch up to the other person. Catch up in a manner of again finding out that somebody has a separate situation going on that they haven't necessarily been so honest or truthful about. Now, in terms of abundance, if you have been wanting to get a new house or redecorate your home, I do feel like that you will be able to get that done, especially over the next, I would say 3 months. Okay. 2.5, 3 months, somewhere in that particular time frame. So remember at the beginning, I was talking about this energy of worried about wealth, worried about savings. I really don't think that you have to really worry about that. I think it's just a matter of fear of not having. And it's kind of making you withdraw back into that energy where you were in the past, which is not necessarily going to be good. Okay, the Nine of Cups is coming through in reverse, saying that, you know what, it's time to move past childish things. It's time to move past all these fears that you have, even though none of the stuff that you fear is even happening. You're going to have to learn some type of way to let it go. Okay. Now, on the other note, with this Nine of Cups in reverse, this also could represent that some of you may decide to leave this person behind because they are not opening up. They have shut down on you. But again, I don't necessarily think that this person really wants to tell you what's going on, because if they do, then they feel like that you are going to leave them behind. Some of you, it's not even about finance it. Well, excuse me. Some of you, is not even about a third party situation. It's simply about the manner of, financially speaking, they are not in a very comfortable place where they can be in a relationship with you. And that's also something that they don't necessarily want to tell. But I do feel like this person does care about you. They do feel that you and them are compatible. This could be a Sagittarius. Again, Taurus is coming through. A Cancer, Libra, Aquarius is coming through. If you are dealing with a Gemini and you are a cardinal energy, I feel like you're going to be leaving this Gemini person behind because they're just too childish. So this person may not have any issues in terms of telling you what's going on, but they're too all over the place, so you just can't deal. It's like it's too uncertain. I can't deal with the uncertainty. You are stepping into a time frame where you just need more consistency. You needed consistency at first, but now you really need consistency because things around you are starting to fall into a more consistent place. So your relationship cannot be or your connection can't be something where it's completely, inconsistent all the time. You can't do that anymore. You're like, look, that was cool in high school. And some of you may be dealing with somebody who's in high school and they are living up to their reputation at this point. They're being exactly how they were in high school. So if that's the case, I do feel like you will end up leaving this person behind before Sagittarius season, which will be the third week of November. Okay. We do have the Four of Swords and we have the Six of Swords. So it does feel like you also are coming into a period of time where you can rest. So there does seem there's going to be maybe at least 2 or 3 troubles that are going to be taken off of your plate, taken off of your shoulders. Okay. Yeah. Some of you are definitely about to quit your job. You're about to abandon your job. You're just bored. You just can't deal with it. It's too same thing over and over. So some of you that you've been stuck in kind of like this very one speed type of energy since like 2013 or 2014, 2013, 2014, 2016. I do feel that you are stepping into a period where you are going to be taking risk. Whereas if you have been taking risk, I feel like that you're going to drop back, fall back, and you're going to go more towards stability. So it's a little bit of a split in a way when it comes to cardinal energy, and you know which one you've been over the last couple years. If you've been that risk taker, you're not really interested in taking the risk anymore. And I don't really think that's a bad thing. Everybody goes through their own cycle. So cardinal energy, you're going through your own separate cycles, and that's why I say it's kind of like divided. So you know what direction you're going in. Okay. Of course, this is general. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. You're done with the talking. You're done with the arguing. At this particular point, you're just like, I want quiet. So if you can't bring me quiet, which I don't think this Gemini or other air sign person can, they're too rattled, they're too loud. Even if this person doesn't say anything, energetically speaking, they talk too much. You could just tell with them energetically that they just cannot wait to say something or to correct you. You don't want to deal anymore. So if you are with a fire sign, I would say, or if you are, some of you may be dealing with someone who used to live together and you don't anymore. Or again, you may be dealing with someone who maybe you have been pregnant by, but maybe the baby just didn't make it. Then I feel like you and this person, you're in a period of rest, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you will probably see it as a bad thing, or they may see it as a bad thing. Oh, yeah. Cardinal energies, like I said, you're going to get into a relationship. Some of you are already in this, or you're working towards, I guess, getting into this. Some of you are working towards getting out of a relationship because you just can't deal with this childish air sign person anymore. It's irritating. But there is a new connection, a new relationship on the horizon, and it may be a Pisces. Pisces, Leo, Cancer is coming through. They could be younger than you. I mean, they're a little bit they're a little bit frantic too. They can be a little bit talkative, or they are in a karmic they're in somewhat of a karmic cycle right now as well. So who knows how this connection is going to pan out. They have a lot to learn. It's going to be up to you if you really want to be in this connection, but we're just going to leave it there. Who knows how this is going to work out, because I see something, but I'm just not going to bring it up because I don't think you've met this person yet. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay. Moving is definitely highlighted if you are wanting to move. Some of you are thinking about exploring a different country or just moving to a different city. That is possible in 2024 or 2025. It will be to a city that's very, very, very hot a lot of the time. It has a winter, but the winter is literally like less than it's like it's very, very short winter. So some cardinal signs, without a doubt, you are going to make a move rather to a new country, or rather some of you to a new relationship, feels like. So yeah, cardinal signs, that was your reading. So I need to pull this up so I could type in the chat. I'll do fixed signs, I guess, next. So fixed. Oops. What time is it? Oh, 15. We'll do 15:53. Okay, fixed signs. Okay, there we go. I'll show it for now. Fixed signs 15:53. So this is going to be for if you have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, or if you have a stellium, meaning 3 or more planets in Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, then this energy reading could be for you. Okay. Hello, everybody that has popped in there. Popped in here. Let's see, fixed signs. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, so fixed signs, you have lost something. Meaning, the 5 of Pentacles came right out upright. So either you've lost something momentarily, so it could just be a temporary loss, okay? Some of you could have possibly lost something in terms of the financial sector. Some of you could have lost something in terms of sexually speaking, because the 5th house to me is the house of one night stands. It's like short burst interactions. So some of you may have lost that particular connection that you had with someone, but literally they weren't planning to be there permanently. Hence why I was just saying there's a temporary energy here in a way when it comes to this 5 of Pentacles. We also do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So the way you've been going, the speed at which you've been doing things when it comes to your career or whatever it is that you do that makes money, it is not working. And some fixed signs are struggling right now when it comes to change, or changing things up, because you're so used to things going a particular type of way that now that you're in this particular energy, you don't necessarily know what the hell to do with your hands. Like literally, it's like, what do I do? It feels like that you are looking for guidance, but this really could just be, for some fixed signs, you could just be trying to keep your head above water. And doesn't always have to be about, not having enough, in terms of money wise. It could simply just be maybe even emotionally speaking. Because remember, like I said, if you had some type of short burst interaction and you were starting to develop feelings for this particular person, and now they're kind of just like gone, you could be trying to keep a smile on your face, but really deep down, you miss this person. So I would say, on the grand scheme of things, fixed sign people, you're missing someone. Rather, this is somebody that you still talk to, but you are kind of holding back from really saying how you really feel. Or it could be you may have possibly missed a financial opportunity. Some of you may feel that way. Um, some of you may even feel that family has stolen from you. Unfortunately, some of you guys, your own children, if they're older or whatever the situation could be, could have possibly have stolen from you as well. So you could be in a spot where you really don't know who to trust. Now, is that really the reality, or are you falling into this energy of you don't know who to trust because right now things are just not going, your way, and you could be looking to your left, looking to your right to try to figure out, okay, where can I throw this blame at? Or you're dealing with somebody who's doing that to you. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So some of you may be missing home. You may have moved to a place that's far away from your family. You may have moved to a place that's kind of foreign to you. and you miss it. Maybe the place that you're in, it reminds you of a lot of things from your past that you left behind. So there is maybe, I talked about in the cardinal energy, that nostalgia, that memorabilia. The same thing could be possibly said for you. There is this hint of a nostalgia that you're having at this particular point because you kind of want to go back to something from the past. However, that door may be closed, whatever door that could be. Taurus energy is coming through, but also Virgo energy is coming through, Libra energy is coming through. So these may be people that you've dealt with or that you are dealing with at the moment. We have Aries is also coming through as well. Um okay, so some of you, you're having regrets because somebody ended up making a decision for you because you were struggling to take that step and make whatever decision needed to be made. Some of you, it could be in the terms of a connection. So because somebody was unable to make a decision and say what they wanted to do, somebody went ahead and made the decision for the group. And somebody could have been okay with it at first, but now I don't feel that this person is really truly okay with it at this particular point. Now it feels like that they want to go back, but at the same time they want to keep moving forward. So this could be you or it could be the other person. Somebody's just definitely in limbo when it comes to, you know, whatever this situation is. Okay. Because this, well, on these particular set of cards that I'm using, there's a turtle on here, and turtles just make me think of like ancient. It just makes me think of like old things. Okay. So some of you, this may even be the old things, could be that you are focusing too much on how things went in the past, that you're not focusing on what could be coming up in the future. So you're kind of like keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself in limbo. But I would say some of you, you do miss somebody and you kind of want to pick up the phone and tell them, but something is holding you back. But it could be this person may have said, I don't want to talk to you again, or vice versa. They may want to pick up the phone and call you and tell you, but you could have said the same thing to them. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So again, we're in this sense of limbo. Very stubborn energy. Let's see. Fixed signs. But I would definitely say over the next 7 to 10 days, 5 weeks, you need to be saving your money, because I actually do feel, I'm just being honest, fixed signs, I do feel that you're gonna have to be spending out some more money over the next couple of days, the next week, or the next 2 weeks. Okay. Some of you may have spent a lot of money on some sort of family vacation or something, like there was some sort of big purchase that you made whenever a part of you felt like, okay, I probably should have just waited till like the end of the year, but you just went ahead and did it. And now you are like scraping, because that is the depiction on the Five of Pentacles. You're scraping the ground, almost like that energy of you're checking behind the couch cushions to try to find any sort of change, coin, or anything like that. Okay. So now is not the time to be focused on love. Some of you, you may be thinking about love because if you and somebody were together, you probably shared finances or split things, and now you're not. And that could be why you are kind of venturing back to the past, because now it's starting to hit you in some sort of different way. So now because of that, you're thinking about what was, and maybe you weren't even thinking about that, for a while. But now all of a sudden, since things are taking a little bit of a dive, not a nose dive, but it is taking a little bit of a dive, now you're starting to think. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. So I hate to say it, fixed signs, whatever this decision was that you kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on, the energy is saying that whatever decision that you finally made, it wasn't the right decision. You shouldn't have took so long to make a decision. And some of you, it definitely was in regards to love, okay? But some of you, it could have possibly been in regards to communication. Like if you need to communicate back with the company, you waited too long to communicate with them, and then now they've passed up on you and moved on to someone else. And well, maybe some of you were in that particular mindset. Well, oh, they'll wait, they'll wait, they'll wait. No, everybody ain't gonna wait on you. No, no, no. I think some of you may have figured that out. Okay, let's see what else we have. 5 of Wands. But the good thing is there is some sort of interview, interaction that could be coming your way. Okay, next 5 hours or 5 weeks. Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. 7 of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you had a falling out with your best friend or your mother. Mother is possibly very well, a mother is a great possibility or sister. Didn't think about that. 7 of Cups, yeah. What is this energy here of you being just really, really confused? But it could be again regards to emotions, feelings. Some fixed signs are about to get hit with divorce papers out of nowhere if you are married and things have just not been going well, or shoot, even if things have feel like it's been going well for you, this does feel like to me someone's about to get blindsided with some sort of divorce papers, or this has already happened. And because of this, it's like a little bit of a crumble type of feeling, okay? I'm about to say magician. No, the Hierophant, the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords upright, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. You were mean to the wrong person. Some of you, without a doubt, you cut off the wrong person. You got mad at the wrong person. And now you're kind of like standing there on the cliff. So a fixed sign energy, it kind of does feel that you are unraveling a little bit, because possibly, what you thought was going to be for a lifetime, it has turned out to be not the case. That this person has decided to skedaddle on wherever the heck that they are going, and they may be treating you as if you never existed. And that really is mind blowing to you, because for you, it's like, I don't understand how you could do that. And we've spent these years, this time together. So I would say that some of you fixed signs, because you are dealing with something in regards to your romantic sector, it is affecting your financial sector. Almost like you get into this possible state of just sadness or depression, and then you forget to like pay a bill, or you forget, or you just like, I don't feel like going to work, and then it ends up catching up with you. Which I get it, everybody needs to have their time whenever they're grieving. Maybe some of you are actually grieving, maybe even the death of someone. Okay, some of you have some issues with your father. Father issues are coming up. So you just have like a lot of stuff, coming through that you're trying to put on a brave face about. I get that. But maybe you should think about talking to someone, But in the end, wow, it feels like not somebody bamboozled you, but it feels like someone, the way it's coming across to me, is somebody who put on this act where they admired you so much and yada, yada. And then now, poof, they're gone. It's like you're yesterday's news. That's the way I'm seeing it. The Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups, and the Death card. Some of you probably need to go back and listen to my energy update readings from the last time I did, because this is pretty much just a continuation of what I was talking about. The Mr. or Mrs. Fix It, and then it blows up in your face. And I feel like that's what has been going on for some of you fixed signs for some time. Something has blew up in your face. So I feel that you are rebuilding. You're rebuilding from scratch in some sort of a way. The Strength card came out upright, and that just goes along with what I just said. You are rebuilding from scratch. Your strength is being tested. Some days you probably want to say, F you to the universe, because this is crazy and this is not fair. But you need to pass the test, because of course there is a reward on the other side of the fence. You just have to make it over there. And some of you, the same thing could be said when it comes to divorce. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Because at this particular point, this person is done. Or if it is a long-term relationship, at this point, this person is done. So there's no sense for you to fight this. Yeah, the King of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Swords, they are not coming back. I've been saying it for the last 2 weeks, probably 3. This person is not coming back. Allow the door to remain closed, and don't try to you know build some sort of argument. It ain't gonna work because they don't see you anymore. And I know how that feels. It's not a good feeling. But this person just doesn't see you anymore. And so it just doesn't seem like it would be in your favor to fix this because they don't want you to fix it. And some of you could be dealing with another fixed sign, you know? So yeah, this is um oh, I already talked about career, but yeah, I think that's it for fixed signs. It is a continuation. I know some of you may be kind of new on this side of the block when it pertains to me and my tarot readings, but they really don't deviate from the reading I did before. Okay, not really. It's not a vast difference. Not really. Okay, so mutable signs. Mutable. We are at 30-30. Mutable 30-30. I will, not that, not Yolanda's. Nope. Here we go. Mutable. Okay, so if you have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, or Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, or if you have a stellium, meaning 3 or more planets in the signs I just mentioned, then this energy reading for mutable signs could help you. If it doesn't right now, then don't worry about it. You can just come back to it at another time. Okay, it's no big deal. Mutable. Okay. I'm going to get a different set of cards, but every time I do this, the same cards always end up coming out. But just for laughs and giggles, we'll change. Oh, the 8 of Cups coming out. Oh, kidney issues. Having some type of lower back pain or having some sort of pain, possibly on your left side, or some of you could just be having some issues when it comes to laying on your left side. I'm not sure what's going on with you, but it may be a good idea for you to check this out with your doctor. We do have the number 8 coming through, so we have very Saturnian energy. Maybe you went through some sort of disappointment recently, and it could have been with a different water sign. So Pisces, so a Cancer or a Scorpio, or a Leo is coming through as well. In the 8 of Cups, the moon in the sky is kind of showing that it's not pleased, but this also feels like this is giving me very eclipse type of energy. Okay, so maybe in some sort of a way, some of you mutable signs may possibly feel that someone is trying to steal your thunder, or you may not know this if you are in the business of creating content or just creating something where you put out to the world. Somebody is stealing your stuff. Because with this eclipse energy, we know the moon was the sun moves in front of the moon, or however it goes. Pretty much, somebody gets covered. So it kind of feels that someone is trying to like steal your thunder. Somebody's trying to steal your shine. Or some of you mutable energy, you have been dealing, or you may have to deal with a lot of people over the next few months where it seems like what is it? It seems like, shoot, my mom started calling me and then lost my train of thought. It seems like they keep trying to overtalk you. You know, it's so funny it's so funny. My mom was calling me when I was thinking of that thought, and she's a Gemini. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, anyway, so I would say watch out for that. And with this 8 of Cups energy here, this feels like somebody where you kind of just have to be like, you know what, you can have it. I'm not even about to sit up here and argue with you about it. Whatever you want it to be, that's what it'll be, but fine. So maybe over the next couple weeks, it could benefit you to be very passive. And that may be something that you may struggle to do. But in this instance, you probably need to do that. Be a little passive. Mutable. What we got? Okay. High Priestess is coming through. The King of Wands is coming through. Okay. Some of you are still processing a breakup, emotionally speaking. Okay, a lot of signs, I feel like a lot of these signs are going through this whole breakup, moving away from things that you really thought were going to be in your life for a long period of time. And now you're having to come to reality with the fact that that's just not the case. Okay, with the High Priestess here, Some of you, you've had to move away from a particular situation because you have learned some new information about this person or about this thing. Because the high priestess, she is good at research. She likes to uncover things. That is her thing, you know. So it feels like that some of you mutables, you've uncovered something about a particular situation from your past or a person from your past or that you've just been dealing with for some time. And this may be why someone may decide that we can't continue forward in this particular connection. With this King of Wands being right here, again, he is in reversed. In reverse, excuse me. Some of you have learned that somebody has been disloyal to you in a particular connection. The King of Wands in reverse, he has no loyalty. That is not his thing. He ain't going to be loyal whenever he's in reverse. He sees no reason to. Because when he's in reverse, sometimes it makes me think of someone where there's just like you're easily replaceable. There's always another. That is kind of like the vibe I get from the King of Wands in reverse. I'm getting something tied to roses. So on the positive end, some of you may be getting roses, rather somebody could be giving them to you because they just are. Or maybe you are thinking about planting roses, starting a garden, or you could just be at the store and you may be thinking about just getting some flowers to like put some vibrant energy into your space. A lot of the things that you'll be doing is you're just trying to, feel better. You're just trying to restore happiness, or you're just trying to remain as positive as you can about whatever this is that is going on at the moment. But definitely leaving behind some, or a Leo. Some of you may be leaving behind a Leo. Oh, the high priest. In some type of a weird way with this high priestess energy and this 8 of Cups, this feels like someone laying dormant. Like I kind of wanted to leave this situation behind forever ago, but it just wasn't the time. But now you feel like this is the time. So I talked about it in the fixed sign energy where I said someone may be blindsided. Maybe fixed sign energies are dealing with mutable energy, and mutable energy is the one that possibly has been sitting there laying dormant. Like, you know what? It just wasn't the time, or I just wasn't ready. But now I'm ready and I really don't care. Cry about it. It may be like that. So for some mutable signs, you could be labeled as harsh when it comes to letting go of something or turning your back to a particular whatever this is. Okay, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles. But both of these are coming in reverse. Some of you could be having some difficulties when it comes to getting a second job, turning in assignments. Some of you may have possibly turned down a commission project, or you could have possibly turned down something where you could have got a pretty big amount or nice amount of money if you would have went ahead with this, but you turned it down. Maybe you were too busy or you just didn't feel like it. So now maybe somebody who you don't get along with, or you feel like that this person is insufferable, maybe this person ended up getting your opportunity. So of course that's kind of like rubbing you the wrong way as well. The biggest thing, mutable sign energy, is you really want change. But the thing is, you just run out of patience so fast. Like you do good for 2 days, and then here you go. You're being too antsy. You are trying to wreak havoc because you just won't freaking chill and just be patient and wait. I don't understand what it is. It's almost like you feel if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then my life is over. That's not how it works. Because right now, in a way, you are kind of dormant when it comes to life. Change is still going to happen. But you're not looking at it in that manner because it's just like, well, if the cards say change is supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen today. All right, whatever. Ain't my problem that you think that way, because that's crazy. Sometimes things take time. You don't get the concept. It's not a hard concept to grab. Two of Pentacles. Some of you need to get rid of old shoes, get rid of old clothes, donate them. Don't just throw them away. I would say donate them. I don't know if that is a particular thing that you should do depending on the planet. Makes me think of very Saturn. I guess maybe if you donate, Saturn will give you something, maybe. But just don't donate just because Saturn can give you something. Donate if you really want to donate. But I'm just saying. Anyway, Be careful about losing your keys, or some of you may lose access to some sort of system. All right, whatever that could be. Um, mhm. The Six of Wands is coming in reverse. The Three of Cups is upright. Three of Wands is in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. See, I said some of you passed up on some sort of commission check or some sort of project or something for your job that could have gave you a big amount of money, but you skipped out on it to go party, to go hang out, whatever it was, or you're just spacing out. And now, like I said, maybe like an enemy has possibly gotten what you were supposed to get, but that's okay. It's going to be another. You're just moving so fast. I don't understand. It's like you're almost in a way you're not processing through things. If it's not one of those things where, like I said, it happens in the next couple hours, you dump it and just like, okay, whatever. But I mean, how long can you keep going through life like this? Seriously. Knight of Wands in upright. Now you want to rush back to what was. Three of Cups. I hate to say it. Some of you, you're just, it just seems like you're blowing off a lot of things at this particular moment. Blowing off friends, blowing off family, blowing off work, whatever it is. Why? This is not sustainable. Whatever this attitude of yours that you have right now, it is not sustainable. It comes across very immature, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't deserve fun, but some of you, wow, you're blowing it or you're about to blow it. Lovers and the Two of Cups in reverse. The King, King of Swords. Some of you are lying about wanting to be in this connection with this person, or you kind of possibly maybe did lie a little bit at the beginning, but you gave this particular scenario or this particular person a chance, and now maybe you're just like, probably shouldn't have gave this person a chance because it turned out to be exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I went against my better judgment. But on the opposite side, we have the Star and we have the Sword. I mean, the King of Swords, which I see that energy as a public figure. So some Pisces, or not Pisces, excuse me, some mutable energy, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces. Some people, you're going to have to retract. You're going to have to go back in some sort of a way when it comes to if you are in a public type of forum when it pertains to your career. It's just like you stop putting in the hard work. Or some of you, again, like I said, because you got frustrated because it's like, why is this taking so long? And some of you were only doing something for like less than 2 years. Be for real. Like, really, be real for real. You weren't even doing it long enough to even see what it could come to be, and you just boop kicked it to the door. And then you wonder why nothing is happening. Well, that's all on you. The Strength card and the Sun. Now, this energy gives me purpose. Okay, clarify the Strength card and the Sun. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, and we have the World. So you found, okay, that's what it is. Some of you, this energy gives me, well, my purpose is to have to do nothing. I should just wake up and people should just want to do stuff for me. And I should be basking in the life of luxury. That's where you're at, mentally speaking. And some of you, some mutable energy, you may end up going back to somebody from your past who gave you this particular type of, I guess, thing, but maybe you didn't really care for them that much. Or this could be in reverse. They may be kind of doing that to you. So you got to watch yourself. Yeah, the Magician in reverse, the World in reverse. We have a liar. I don't know who's doing it. You guys, if you're new here, I'm an equal opportunity employer. So either you lied or they lied. I don't put it just on one particular person. That ain't me, because I don't know the story. So I'm not just gonna say, oh, they lied and you didn't lie. You could have lied too. Okay, mutable energy, pregnancy is coming up, or some mutable energies. I feel like you're about to get pregnant by someone that could possibly afford you this particular type of lifestyle that you're looking for. So if that's you, then hey, that's you. And this could be 13 months from now, 13 months from June. So count back to June, and whatever is 13 months from June, then that could be when somebody gets possibly pregnant by this particular person that can afford you this kind of lifestyle. This is not sustainable. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's really going to work, but nonetheless, at least they'll, they're going to be there though for you. They're going to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. They're going to be responsible. So that's a good thing. Okay. But I also would say mutable signs, you have to be careful that if you are the one coming in that can, dish out that type of lifestyle, you got to be careful because people are going to be on your tail. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. So, mutable signs, you have to be careful yourself if you are rolling in that type of cash because it feels like somebody's going to try to attach themselves to you for some time and so that you can take care of them. I know it is a little bit ass backwards, but that is kind of what I'm getting, you know? So, I, I don't know. I don't even know how else to say it, but all right, mutable signs. I mean, whatever happens, they don't got nothing to do with me, you know. Let me see. Let me I'm trying to see. So I'm going to pull just a few cards, and this is just for everybody overall, and kind of see maybe what changes are coming in the next 90 days. And this is just collectively speaking. So it's not for a particular sign or anything like that. But if it resonates for you, then that's good. Okay, changes coming for the collective in the next 90 days. Okay, something tied to Germany. That was the first thing that came out whenever I was shuffling. Because I heard USS, or it makes me think of but I think USSR is probably Russia. So, but I heard Germany first. So, Germany, Russia, energy. Okay. Changes coming in the next 90 days for the world, for the collective. Spine problem, spina bifida. I don't know. That could be the next big thing that we may have to deal with here, collectively speaking, when it pertains to the world. I haven't did predictions in a while. Now that I think about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, next 90 days, especially if you have Taurus placements, Gemini placements, Aquarius placements, or Libra placements, you're going to be there's going to be a particular amount of money that's going to be coming to you, and you're going to be able to pay off some sort of a debt. Mm-hmm. Hangman, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups. Mm-hmm. Pisces placements, Pisces or Virgo inheritances for some, not all. If you're dealing with a Leo, or if this person you're dealing with has Leo on the fourth house, which would make them a Taurus rising, then it feels like that you're going to leave this, that they're going to be left behind. Definitely a baby is coming. Pregnancy, a lot of pregnancies or just pregnancy announcements coming in the next 90 days. Some sort of unfair situation, though, that you're going to have to walk away, but it's not one that you really want to walk away from. Mm-hmm. Dance or ballet. So it could be maybe some sort of concert, or some of you, if you have a water sign child, there could be some sort of invitation coming to you for this child to get into like some sort of a performing arts school. If you have a daughter, um, initial A, I heard Angel could be in, maybe Angelica or something like that. C as well. Strength card. Going to the gym. But be careful about tearing pectoral muscles, because I actually am hearing something like that. Pectoral muscles coming through. A lot of robberies when it comes to car dealerships, possibly. And this could be 70 days or maybe even the next 7 months. Well, I would say less than 7, probably. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Some of you are going to, again, next 90 days. So that's actually a pretty fast change. Some of you are going to buy some sort of property in a gated community, or there again, um, I mean, $60,000. Somebody may actually win 60,000, or it could be 600,000. But I like get this energy where somebody's going to be moving to some sort of affluent community, high class, upper class, something like that. Some of you actually, you may end up getting um invited on a date to a very high class or luxury style restaurant. And this is if you have Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. I don't know. Aries Sun definitely, but the other placements it could be like maybe Capricorn Jupiter or Virgo Jupiter or like a Aquarius Venus or something like that. But definitely an Aries Sun is coming through. I mean, this won't be a relationship in my opinion. But nonetheless, let them take you out. Have a good time. Nothing wrong with that. Six of Wands. Some of you guys, there will be for some, especially if you have Cancer placements, or if you have Leo placements, or if you have Aquarius again. My goodness, Aquarius again is coming through two times. Um, there will be some sort of woman, okay, who is could be a public figure or something like that. They want to be your friend. I don't know why. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but I don't know why. This kind of seems like they kind of come out of nowhere. Maybe they've been watching you, or however it is. The month of November will probably be a good time for people to play the slot machine, from what I'm gathering here, because money is coming. We have money came through twice. The first time came through maybe some sort of a gift or something like that. This second set of money could um something well unfortunately, well, this is not really that great to hear about, but some of you, there's like some sort of natural disaster that may be coming, and the payout for the insurance is actually going to be more. I don't know if they it's just more because I don't know, unless they change something in the law or something like that, but the payout is going to be pretty big. um some of you will definitely find a new job, but this feels like November, which would be in that 90-day time period. But it's like some of you, it could be a lab, biology or anything like that, but it's work that's very isolating. So who knows? It could be with numbers or something like that. But it doesn't give me like where you're interacting with a lot of people. Even if you are, it's like it's not face to face, you yeah. Just trying to see if there's anything else coming through. Oh, a lover will return from the past. Gemini placements, Scorpio placements. Again, there will be some sort of could be some sort of party, wedding, christening. So definitely somebody's getting pregnant. Without a doubt, it's a boy. We have I don't like this star and the Seven of Swords. Hacking to some sort of internet system is coming, but this may extend past the 90 days. This may be Aquarius season, or this company was founded in the month of June or July, whatever this could be. Oh, it could be a phone company. I think, was it Vivint? I don't know, Vivint. I don't know if that's phones or what. I don't know who owns that company, but whatever umbrella they're under, we got some issues. Verify the star and the Seven of Swords. Oh, some of you, if you're dealing, okay, yeah, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, younger Pisces, or if you're dealing with a Leo or younger Sagittarius, this person is about to leave you or could leave you for somebody younger than you, and it's going to be somebody that they met on social media, or somebody that they've been being kind of flirty with on social media, like liking pictures and stuff and like that, and you kind of felt like it was kind of odd, like what you guys got going on, and yeah, the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning is coming. If you have a lot of planets in your chart that is Earth, if you have a lot of Earth in your chart, the cards are saying it's not that great of an idea for you to move right now. You need to build up your abundance. Yeah, 2023 for heavy Earth placements is not the best for a long distance move. Like if you're moving, I would say more than an hour away, the energy is just not there in your favor. But the cards are saying that you shouldn't give up on moving. It's just not a great time right now. Yeah, Ten of Wands. And I hate to say it, there is some sort of a mass exodus coming because the Ten of Wands just popped out when I was talking about moving. Yeah, Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, a mass exodus when it pertains to um something dealing with like apartment communities, or just dealing with communities where there's like a lot of families. Something's going on or could be going on when it pertains to that. That can start as early as 10 weeks from what I'm gathering here. Okay, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, but also a lot of people not moving because it's just too expensive. So there's going to be, I mean, some of you who've been here since the beginning of time, we talked about this 3 years ago, where I said there's going to be a lot more people cheating. It's just too expensive to leave. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and we have the Judgment. Okay, writing, something coming in writing, or contracts. It could be karmic relationships or some sort of karmic contract is ending, especially if it's air and fire sign connection. That's a karmic connection. It's about to end. Air, fire, fire, fire. That's the dynamic I'm getting. So that is coming to an end. It's very karmic. The love is like, I love you like a friend, but it's just not good enough. So yeah. Death card came up. It's time to go. Okay, questions, comments, concerns. Oh my God, nobody has time for this. How do you move that? It was up just a little bit too long. Okay, yeah. So questions, comments, concerns. Oh no. Well, that's all, folks. This has been the energy update for all you goods people. Again, you can come back and you can listen to it on the replay, but I will see you later.